Hello, beloveds. I'm Tanya Melendez-Gonzalez, and I am so thrilled to share with you something totally new. For years, over the last decade, I've done tarot readings for people all over the world. I've taught classes on tarot and so much more. But now I realize more than tarot, what people really need is to connect to their intuitive selves. And what is your intuitive self? Your intuitive self is the self that you are without the imposter. Most of us don't realize that the imposter actually runs our life. The imposter is not something that we, consciously do. In fact, it's so unconscious we don't even recognize it. And this is why it always seems to block our intuition. And so I'm here to share with you something very special. We've never done this before because I want you to be the most magical and psychic person you know. I want to teach you to be psychic, and not just so you could read cards and amaze your friends, but for you, so you can empower your life, improve your life and your lifestyle. And so let me tell you a little bit about the Intuitive Self Accelerator. This 4-week interactive live, I will be live opportunity to work with me is really about reclaiming intuition as your superpower. Most of us have in fact neglected it. Why? Because we're not taught to be intuitive. We're taught to be followers, which is why it's so easy to just go for a reading instead of doing the deeper inner healing work of deciding and understanding what it is for ourselves. So let me tell you a few of the things that we're going to be doing in the Intuitive Self Accelerator. You're going to learn how to accelerate your intuitive intelligence by your cycles and different signs and symbols. Most of us don't recognize. We have a heightened sense at certain times and on different days. And so we'll start to get to the bottom of that. We'll also talk about cultivating a spiritual practice that supports your emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being, because I know we could all use a little bit more of that. And then making the time to create and harness the sacred practice. These are things that are so crucial, as well as supporting you with your visions, your dreams, and even astral projections and lucid dreaming. Our intuition is tied to that. One of the things that we forget about is what we consume consumes us. And so if we're not harnessing or learning about our intuition, most of the time we don't even realize that the imposter is running the show. And so few of the things that you'll get here, so not only will you be the most magical and psychic person you know, you'll also get 4 master classes live with me. One that is to embrace, embody, and empower your intuitive superpower. Another one, a special one coming up actually next week, a special bonus. If you join right now, you'll get to come to our Black New Moon special, where we'll be invoking the energy of this Black New Moon and really amplifying ourselves out for the 10 days after. There's so much energy in the moon, especially for awakening our intuitive selves. And next, you'll also get learn how to harness the moon for your intuitive intelligence and so much more. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, there's an opportunity for you to do so as well. So the Intuitive Self Accelerator, if you know that and this isn't just so you could be psychic so you can go and amaze people. No, this is about being intuitive for you. This is taking off all the masks of the imposter. And again, so you never have to go for another reading again. Be your own psychic. That's where it is. Because if we allow ourselves to really be our intuitive selves, can you imagine the things that we would do? So I'm inviting you to join me for a very special 4-week interactive Intuitive Self Accelerator. And you, beloved, will be psychic. I hope that you'll join me in this experience and so much more.